Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into this reading for the quarter moon in Virgo. We are going to be tapping into the guidance from November 21st to the 29th when the quarter moon in Virgo happens. So we are going to be tapping into the theme of innocence. So Virgo is such a beautiful sign, and innocence really is the theme that was calling in today. So we're going to be asking how you can express your innocence. So if you're new to these readings, hello, welcome in. This is guidance that is intended to be aligned for your highest good and the highest good of all. My goal here is to use these spiritual tools of the cards and the intention setting to help guide you back to the wise, instinctive knowing within yourself. So please know that my intention is to really help you to hear your own listening, to get in touch with yourself in a deeper way, and to really help guide you back to your own knowing within. So you want to watch the advice for your sun sign. That's the month that you were born in, or the sign that everybody knows. You can also watch for your moon sign because these are lunar readings, so the moon energy is going to be very affected by the moon phases as well. You can look at cafeastrology.com and go into their free natal chart section to find out where the planets were when you were born, your sun sign and your moon, and all the other planets as well. And welcome back to those of you who have been joining me on this journey for a while. I have this manifestation power card here. Honestly, I was just testing the framing and totally forgot to move it back, but maybe that's a message for somebody who needs to see that beautiful power card of manifestation and remembering that you have the power to create your reality. Yes. So I'm going to start here just by calling in the elements. I invite you to do whatever it is that you want to do. You can add a prayer, you can say an affirmation, you can go get your tea, whatever it is that helps make you feel like this is a special, sacred moment for you. I'm calling in the energy of fire, the transformative flame that helps us burn through that which no longer serves us and helps us see the light from the darkness. The fire signs of the zodiac are the Aries, the Leos, and the Sagittarians. We give thanks for the direction of the south as well. And we move on and we activate the element of air. This brings us clear communication from our higher self and our guides in these readings. Air is the element of the direction of the east, and air signs of the zodiac are the Geminis, the Libras, and the Aquarians. Moving on to honor the earth element and bring it into our reading. Earth helps keep us grounded. It represents the physical, material aspect of our lives. So we just bring in the earth to help us keep us grounded in this reading. Help us know what material, physical steps we can take. The earth signs of the zodiac are the Tauruses, the Virgos, and the Capricorns. And last but not least, we bring in, earth is ruled by the direction of the north. Now, last but not least, we activate water. The vibrational reality that we all live in, our emotions, the fluid nature with which we flow through life. We give thanks for water being here, the direction of the west, and the water signs of the zodiac, the Cancers, the Scorpios, and the Pisces. So thank you so much for joining me in this reading. I'm going to start with the full signs of the zodiac because Virgo is a full sign of the zodiac. So we are going to actually get a general card with the Modern Mystic Tarot by Crystal Doty today, and then we're going to get clarity for each sign with the Angel Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue. So the full signs of the zodiac, you're a full sign, which means you're the full expression of your element if you are a Leo, a Virgo, a Libra, or a Scorpio. You guys are the middle elements of the zodiac, and I really just love breaking the zodiac down into the first, the full, and the final signs. So the full signs is what we're going to start with here. Let's get the general card from the Modern Mystic Tarot about how to express your innocence this moon phase. Okay, lots of cards flipping out. That was the first one I saw. Let me just see if that's the one it wants me to take. Here we go here. Is this the card for the full signs of the zodiac? Yes. Okay. So your card here is the Hermit card. I'm going to put it up here in just a second. The theme is withdrawal, detachment, self-development, and inner healing. Wow. Alrighty, full signs of the zodiac. So your message here, sorry if I'm backlit, guys. Your message here is that in order to express your innocence, you actually get to go within this week. I know that's a little bit hard with the holiday of Thanksgiving coming up. You may be having lots of family things coming up for you. But the energy here is really going within and honoring and protecting your own energy, withdrawing into yourself so that you can hold space for that innocence, tap into that innocence, and be aware of your own energy and how other people's energy can affect yours and can bring you perhaps out of your innocence and into your triggers, into your fears, into whatever it is that is pulling you away from yourself, away from your innocent expression and nature. So this week, my beautiful full signs of the zodiac, the guidance is to be a little bit of a hermit, to be a little bit withdrawn from the activity that's going on in and around you, or on and around you, and focus on the energy that's going on within you. Let me see if there's any other information that wants to come through at this point. Now, just making the caveat too, forgot to mention at the beginning that these readings, like I said, are designed to guide you. So whatever you feel when you look at that image, when you read those words, please make a note of those feelings, those thoughts, those impressions, because this reading is as much your own guidance and your own understanding and your own intuition as it is my own understanding, guidance, and intuition. My knowing can never supersede yours. And I don't know all of the associations you have with these words, these themes, what's going on. So please listen to your own listening as we dive deeper into this card and get clarity with the Angel Therapy deck. All right, so we're going to draw the cards for Leo. This is the Leo. Let's find out where Virgo is. Right here. Let's find out where Libras are. Libras. I think there's two cards here. It might be Libra and Scorpio. Is this top card Libra? Is this bottom card Scorpio? No, top card is Libra, bottom card is not Scorpio. Okay. Last but not least. Where's my Scorpios? We just ended Scorpio season. And we are now fully into Sagittarian season. Day 1 of Sagittarian season. I forgot to plug it at the beginning, but I did. Complete the solar readings for the month of Sagittarius, which goes from the 21st of November to the 21st of December. And we really focus on what to focus on this month, how to support that in every aspect of your life, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And then we dive into the lunar guidance and get a little preview of the lessons and teachings and energies of the month. It's only $11.11 for a really awesome, powerful, and supportive reading. We do it based on where Sagittarius shows up in your chart. So you might not have a Sagittarian sun, meaning you might not be a Sagittarian sign, but you might have Sagittarius influencing a different planet of your chart, or it might have been on the horizon when you were born, influencing the direction that you're heading, or it might not be in any of the elements, but still having an absence of Sagittarius is a meaningful thing. So I break the readings down based on where Sagittarius shows up in your chart, and you could have Sagittarius in multiple planets of your chart, so you may have more than one reading. I have 2 people in my service right now that had 3 Sagittarian readings come through for them this month. So just keep that in mind, and if you want to look up more information on that, it's devotedandvulnerable.com/services. The link is in the description. All right, Leos. Let's see how you can help with the Hermit, how you can help express your innocence. The card here from Doreen Virtue's Angel Therapy deck is the 3rd eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. So it really feels like, Leo, as you dive into the Hermit, as you go within, you're going to be a little bit focusing on your third eye, your intuition, your ability to see that which is beyond your perception. And to kind of heal through some of the fears you might have. Like when we're really young and innocent, we're so open to everything that we experience. But if we, saw something magical as a kid and we shared that with those around us, we might have been told that that was not an appropriate way to view reality or a realistic way. And we might have shut down our innocent relationship with these things, with our ability to see love in all of its forms, including auras, including angels, including other aspects of the third eye that the third eye can see that we can't see with our physical eyes. So you might have shut down your third eye, and with that your innocence. So as you go within, really the invitation is to let you know that it is now safe for you to experience these things. I'm going to read from the book what it says here for you just real quick. These aren't long ones, so. The card comes to you in response to your questions about the future. You have visions about yourself, and you're wondering whether they are real or mere imagination, while the angels assure you that you are having accurate insights, and they wish to encourage your visual spiritual gifts. You have a natural clairvoyant tendencies governed by the energy center located between your two physical eyes, which is known as the third eye chakra. The angels send clairvoyant messages that you perceive in your mind's eye as shapes, colors, mental movies, dreams, and so forth. You may receive messages via your physical sight, such as recurring numbers in sequences, lights, and moving objects, or through signs and symbols, including feathers, rainbows, clouds, and coins. The angels wish to help you fully awaken your third eye and understand your psychic visions. They're guiding you to notice and trust all that you see with your inner and outer vision. There is an action step here if you want to work with the angels. This isn't necessary. So working with angels is basically like working with the universe. You might not be comfortable with that, and that's totally okay. This is a free will universe. They won't work with you unless you ask them to, but this is the process for asking them to work with you if you choose to do that, my beautiful Leos. It says to sit quietly and say, Archangel Raphael and the angels of clairvoyance, I call upon you now to surround my head with your healing energy. Please clear my third eye of any old fear energies, entities, or other blocks or intrusions. It says to then inhale and exhale deeply while the angels perform their psychic surgery to adjust your spiritual sight. Keep a journal of your visions and ask the angels for help with interpreting them. So that is your guidance for expressing your innocence, my beautiful Leos. It's really going within into the hermit and allowing yourself to see your inner vision, your inner truth, and connect with the spiritual world in a deeper, more meaningful way that's aligned with you. All right. Moving on to the Virgos. Virgos, you guys got the God Box card. This is write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God Box, as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So Virgos, this energy is all about trust. This energy is all about giving up that which you are carrying, the weight of it, the worry of it, the excitement of it, all of it up to the God Box as you go within, really asking yourself what it is that you want, what it is that's troubling you, and can you give it to a higher power? Can you give it up to the energies of the universe? Can you trust? This is how you return to innocent, right? When we're born, we trust the world intrinsically. We have no reason to fear. We haven't been taught. We haven't been trained. We haven't been programmed. We haven't seen terrible things in the world yet. And so as we've started to collect and carry the weight of all of these things, we've lost our innocent trust in the universe. And a way for you to bring that back into your life this week, Virgo, is to put all of those things into a God Box and let the trust in the processes of the universe to take it from you. I'll read from the book for you guys as well. The angels want to relieve you of the burden of worry by giving you a physical method for releasing your cares to heaven. Write down your prayers, requests, or worries for divine intervention. This is an effective way to work in partnership with God and the angels. You can write something short or lengthy and receive the same results. What matters most is that you write from your heart and then give the paper to heaven symbolically by either burning it, which releases it, putting it in the freezer, which stops the situation from progressing, burying it, which helps emotional healing, or putting the paper in a God box. God boxes are these are the action steps for you. God boxes are time-honored tools for gaining peace of mind and answers to your prayers. If you don't already have a container specifically used for a God box, now is the time to buy, make, or designate one. Choose an ornate container that evokes a sense of mystic and majesty. For instance, a royal purple-blue box or one decorated with crystals may speak to you. Ask your angels to guide you to a wonderful God box, then follow their guidance to find and make the container that's right for you. Place your God box where you can easily see it and have access to it. So that is your guidance for the moon phase that's happening in your sign, Virgos. This is the Virgo quarter moon, so really this is your moon phase. And we're celebrating you, and we're celebrating the energy of innocence, and how, like, when we return to the divine, that's the most innocent we've ever been, right? When we can trust in the universe. So going within, withdrawing from some of the things that have been going outside, really give yourself some time to journal, give yourself some time to create this box, love yourself from within instead of putting yourself in outward situations this week. Okay. My beautiful Libras. Integrity is your card. This is how you're going to express your innocence. It says, align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowing of what's right for you. Wow. I'm going to read from the card before we talk about this one, or read from the deck. This card is in response to your questions or prayers about increasing your happiness or confidence. The angel answer is, only conduct activities that you believe are right. This is based on no one else's code of conduct but your own. The angels say that engaging in behavior that you feel guilty or ashamed about erodes your self-esteem and self-confidence. Conversely, you can feel great about yourself by only doing that which you feel is right. Again, that is based on your own moral compass and no one else's. The angels can help you change or heal any situation or relationship so you're able to bring your entire life fully into alignment with your inner truth. So here is the action step for you guys. Lie down and meditate in the process normally thought of as daydreaming. That is allowing your imagination to roam free. Instruct your mind, heart, and soul to show you a mental movie of you living your life at its healthiest and highest levels. Watch this movie and then say how it makes you, and notice how it makes you feel. Then say, Archangel Michael, I ask you to help me arrange my life and daily activities so I'm fully immersed and engaged in actions that reflect my higher self. Please help me let go of any behaviors, habits, or actions that have engendered guilt or shame in the past and replace them with actions I feel good about. That is the end of that one for you. So, Libras, this message really is about going within, being the hermit, and doing some inner inquiry, inner questions on what it is that is what you want to do. What are you doing that's out of integrity? You need to go within to see this, because it could be that the people and the activities that you're engaged in are keeping you engaged in things that aren't integrous with what it is that you really want. And until you pull yourself back and give yourself some self-reflection time, you're not going to be able to see how out of alignment with your truth these actions that you've been taking are, and perhaps these people that you've been hanging out with, or these goals that you've been setting, that you've been like trying to do because you set them and you're working for them and you made a promise for them. It's really saying go within and find the integrity within you. Alrighty, and last but not least in this first group, Scorpio card, we have cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel any effects of past negative thinking. Yeah. So Scorpios, this is a message for you to check your thoughts this week, especially as you go within and take some time out, like really you can hear your inner chatter a little bit more. Perhaps that's something that this card is saying, is that you've been keeping yourself like internally within, you've been keeping yourself like busy with things outside of you and you haven't been going within, so you can't really hear these thoughts and what they're creating as clearly as you can when you kind of stop what you're doing and spend some time in self-reflection. So here's what the card says. Have you been complaining or worrying lately? Do you consider yourself a victim of outside circumstances or people? This card indicates that you've been using negative affirmations to describe yourself and situation. The angels are asking you to be more aware of what you say, think, and write about yourself. Your past choice of words has blocked you, but fortunately, that barrier is removed the moment you choose positive words. Perhaps caffeine, nicotine, sugar, or other stimulants have caused your mind to race with worry. The angels can help you reduce or eliminate cravings for stimulants. This will calm and clear your mind so that you can deliberately choose words that describe your desires instead of your fears. Here's the action steps. If you catch yourself saying something negative, even in jest, stop and sweep your hand at the wrist in order to push the energy of your words away from you, like that. Then say, cancel, clear, delete to undo effects of negative affirmations. This is similar to rebooting your computer by simultaneously pushing the Control-Alt-Delete keys. And by saying, cancel, clear, delete, you let the universe know your positive and clear intention for yourself. You ensure that any previous negative affirmations won't manifest into form. Instead, they'll be replaced by your new radiant intentions. So, Scorpio, there's not much more to add here for you. An invitation to perhaps write down what it is that your intentions that you do want are, and so that when you're in a moment of negative thinking, you can just go back to what it is that you wrote down and say those and remember those. But yeah, the guidance is pretty clear here from the Angel Therapy deck. Get out of that negative pattern thinking and see the changes that unfold in your life as you do that. And the more that you see the changes, the more that you'll be inspired to do this work, not feel like it's kind of a burden. Okay, Scorpios? All right, that's the full signs of the Zodiac reading. We're going to jump into the final signs of the Zodiac. Final signs of the Zodiac are Sagittarians, Capricorns, Aquarians, and Pisces. You guys are the last expressions of the elements. Happy birthday to the Sagittarians. Please think about signing up for those Sagittarian readings, the solar readings for the entire month of Sagittarius. They're released, they're active, and they're waiting for you on my site. So devotedandvulnerable.com/services, only $11.11. So I'm sorry, I forgot to plug that at the beginning, so I'm plugging it in each little section here. I apologize about that. All right, Sagittarians. No, this is just for the, I think it was this card, guys. For all of the final signs, what's the theme for all of the final signs of the Zodiac? Is this the theme for all of the final signs of the Zodiac? Okay. Here's your theme on how to express your innocence. Knight of Air. The quest for knowledge, self-assured, fearless, events that occur with great speed. So to me, final signs of the Zodiac, what I'm really feeling for you is that there's a fearlessness when it comes to your innocence. Like you're allowing yourself to be vulnerable, allowing yourself to be innocent, allowing yourself to come back into your own origin. And as you do, you become very self-assured, very fearless. And as you connect with that innocence, things start happening very quickly because you are connected with the origin point, where you started, and where you're most in flow. When you're in your innocence and trusting in the unfolding, that's really when things can move miraculously for you. So as this knight who's questing for something, you're questing for knowledge, but it feels like it's the knowledge of your own innocence and the knowledge of how to express it in the outer world, because air is all about expression. Let's get some clarity here with the Angel Therapy deck. So we have Sagittarians. Where's the Sagittarian card? There. And where is the Capricorn card? Here. And this is the Aquarius card. Last but not least, we have the Pisces card. Where's my Pisces? Okay. All right. Sagittarians, you got the sacral chakra card. This says you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Yep. All right, so as you quest for knowledge and quest for this innocence within you, Sagittarians, it's saying to recognize your sensitivity. Recognize that your innocent nature doesn't need all these like extra things added, and toxic relationships and toxic food is making it really hard for you to really feel clear in your sacral chakra. And so let's get a little bit more of that guidance here for you. Okay. The angels sent you this card because they want you to understand your body's profound sensitivity. As a highly sensitive individual, you may at times experience confusion, numbness, which is a way of dealing with overwhelming physical sensations. You may even try to self-medicate with chemicals, foods, or other addictive substances in order to shield yourself from harsh energies. This card conveys a strong message asking you to deal with your sensitivities in healthier ways. The angels want you to help you detoxify from yourself from chemicals and processed foods. They're also leading you away from disagreeable situations and relationships, so allow these changes to occur. The sacral chakra is the second energy center in the body, located between the tailbone and belly button. Visualize it glowing a bright and clear shade of orange to keep the chakra balanced. The action steps here are to recline in a quiet location, and say either silently or aloud, Archangel Raphael and Michael, please come to me. I ask that you detoxify my mental, energetic, emotional, and physical body right now. Then it says to inhale and exhale deeply as the archangels work to clear you. You may notice shuddering or tingling sensations during this process, which is a positive sign of progress. When your body calms down, say, thank you, archangels, for this assistance. I ask that you help me stay grounded and shielded with divine love and light. This prayer will reduce cravings for chemicals because the purpose that they are formerly served for you will now be handled metaphysically. So yeah, that's a powerful message for the Sagittarians about, just being very sensitive about what's going on with you. And as you're like questing for knowledge, it feels like what you're questing for to help you express your innocence is you're questing for the chemicals and substances that are keeping you from your innocence. And as you fearlessly let yourself be clear to them, detoxify from them, you're going to feel your innocence returning to you. All right. Capricorns, you guys got emotional sensitivity. It says honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift for all of us. All right, emotional sensitivity. The card says you have been teased or felt bad about. Have you been teased or felt bad about the fact that you're extremely sensitive? If so, this card is the angel's reassurance of positive qualities within your gift of sensitivity. For example, you accurately know whether or not an acquaintance is trustworthy. The angels are working with you to trust this feeling more often and not berate yourself if you've disallowed your intuition in the past. You are peaceful by nature, so you naturally avoid conflict and harsh energies. Ask your angels to steer you toward other peace-loving people and keep all others away from you. Honor your sensitivity by surrounding yourself with gentleness in your relationships, media choices, home life, and work situation. The action step says, live plants are one of the angel's favorite tools for clearing away physical and emotional toxins. Today, put a live potted plant right next to your bed so that tonight its energy can clear and transmute anything you may have absorbed. Just as the plant transforms toxic carbon into breathable carbon, it will also transform fear energy so you'll sleep peacefully and wake refreshed. Be sure to take great care of the plant. Call upon the fairies to help with this. So yes, it feels very much like your innocence, your power of innocence, Capricorns, is in your emotional sensitivity. And as you're questing for this innocence and you allow yourself to be the sensitive person that you are, to trust in your sensitive intuitions and knowings, you're going to be able to feel self-assured and fearless moving forward as you're allowing yourself to be innocent. Like as a child, as an innocent being, you may have been told you were too sensitive and you might have shut down that beautiful gift that you have, and this card is reminding you that it is a beautiful gift not to shut down and to be fearless in your pursuit of allowing yourself to listen to your emotional sensitivities, to act on them, to encourage them, and to embrace them, and to clear yourself from things which are just like too much sensory input, right? All right, Aquarians, you guys got books, of course. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Wow. All right. So as you return to innocence, you quest for knowledge in these books. You're really activating your purpose. All right, Aquarians, the card says, you drew this card because you've been asking about your life purpose. You already know that you have a deep affinity for sacred and spiritual books. This card affirms that you've been very fulfilled by taking your love of books to the next level. You would be. You're aware of what this involves because you've dreamed of immersing yourself in good books. This card also means that the answer to your question is within books. So the answer to your innocence is within books. So pay attention to the titles that are recommended to you or books that mysteriously fall from shelves as they contain guidance for you. This card is a call for you to take definitive action toward your book-related dreams. Whether you desire to write a book, open a bookstore, or read more, take the next step without delay. The angels are assisting you with this endeavor, as you'll read below. So this is an action step. It's just a little activation for Archangel Gabriel. So again, with these angel affirmations, you guys don't have to do them if you don't want to work with angels or if that doesn't feel comfortable for you, but just know that it's available to you should you choose to do so. Archangel Gabriel is the messenger angel who helps writers, teachers, and others involved with delivering spiritual messages. Either quietly or aloud, say, Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you now. Please help me increase my courage and confidence to move forward with my book-related desires. Tell Gabriel about your dreams related to books. Thank you for motivating and organizing me so that I spend time every day devoted to my heart's true desire, allowing my dreams to be manifested in divinely perfect ways without delay. Yeah, Aquarius, just go ahead and go after it, right? Make a plan for yourself and just start taking the steps today. With this fearless, self-assured energy of the Knight of Air. I mean, you are an air sign. You are this knight energy. So allow yourself to be this beautiful pursuant of knowledge and expression. You know, like you might be expressing the knowledge that you have to others as well. All right, Pisces, you guys got the third eye chakra card. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. We had this card for the Leos. So you and Leos are in a very similar space right now, my beautiful Pisces. And it's really inviting you to trust in your own innocent understanding of things and trust in the visions, the physical sight that you have, so that you can go back to that innocent state, right? We're used to see magical things, and you used to have this deeper connection with the spiritual world. Like when we're kids, the energy of the veil is a lot thinner, you know, and as we're learning things that we're being taught and the energies around us, we like basically learn until we're 7, and then once we're 7, we kind of shut off our learning kind of gets solidified within our being. So if we learned from 0 to 7 to shut off our innocence, to shut out these beautiful auras, these beautiful energetic expressions of love that we could see as children, if we shut that off before 7, this is an invitation to return to that for all of us, even if we didn't shut it off. But especially for those of us who did, who were told that it wasn't safe or it wasn't normal or it wasn't based in reality. Okay. I'm going to read the card again. The card comes to you in response to your questions about the future. You have visions about yourself, and you're wondering whether they are real or mere imagination. Well, the angels assure you that you are having accurate insights, and they wish to encourage your visual spiritual gifts. You have natural clairvoyant tendencies governed by the energy center located between your 2 physical eyes, which is known as the third eye chakra. The angels send clairvoyant messages that you perceive in your mind's eye as shapes, colors, mental movies, dreams, and so forth. Or you receive their messages via your physical sight, such as recurring number sequences, lights, or moving objects. through signs and symbols, including feathers, rainbows, clouds, or coins. The angels wish to help you fully awaken your third eye and understand your psychic visions. They are guiding you to notice and trust all you see with your inner and outer visions. The the action steps are to sit quietly and say, Archangel Raphael and the angels of clairvoyance, I call upon you now to surround my head with your healing energy. Please clear my third eye of any old fear energies, entities, or other blocks or intrusions. Inhale and exhale deeply while the angels perform their psychic surgery to adjust your spiritual sight. Keep a journal of your visions and ask your angels for help with interpreting them. So unlike the Leos that had this hermit card as the main theme, and they're supposed to go within and kind of look for what it is that they're seeing, what it is that they are, how they are interpreting the love around them, and how they can open their eye to that. You're really being more guided into the questing for it than the questing of knowledge. Okay, this card fell down, so it meant that there's something else here. To be fearless with the things that you have. To allow yourself to see that which is love, and to know that it is safe to see that which is love. And you can ask for support in seeing what is love and in trusting the visions that you have. You can ask for support. The universe is here to support you, and you are the one who is controlling the flow of things. So if you ask, you will receive it. Now, beautiful Pisces. That is the full message for the final signs of the zodiac. We're going to move on to the last but not least, the first signs of the zodiac. So these are the first 4 expressions of the elements. You are a first sign of the zodiac if you are an Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Cancer. We're going to get clarity for all 4 of you here with the Modern Mystic Tarot. There it is. Here is the overall theme for how to return to innocence. Wow, or how to express your innocence. Okay, you guys got the 10 of Fire card. Burnout, taking on too much responsibility, and needing help from others. So your innocence is like overstimulated right now. You have to express your innocence by expressing your need for help. That one's so hard, but that's what it's saying right now. You know, your innocence is suffering from this this too muchness, this burnout, this taking on too much responsibility and not being able to trust or ask others for help. So we'll keep this in mind as we get clarity from the Angel Therapy deck. All right, so what is the clarity for the Aries here, my beautiful angels? What is there's the clarity for the Aries. What is the clarity for the, I don't know who's mowing right now. It's like not mow season anymore, but apparently it is. So I'm sorry if you guys can hear the lawnmower. All right, this is the clarity for the Tauruses. Clarity for the Geminis. Clarity for the Geminis. Here it is. And last but not least, clarity for the Cancers. Where's the clarity for the Cancers? Alrighty. Lots of double cards this week. Okay. Aries. This is your specific guidance for this burnout. It says the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. Throat chakra is the theme. I love this for you, Aries. Before I even get into what the deck has to say, I'm just hearing that part of speaking your truth is letting people know that you're overwhelmed. Part of your innocence is being allowed to express your truth and being seen for that and receiving support with it, so that you know that you can speak your truth and be heard and be supported. You're innocent, like your inner child needs to know that it can be supported when it asks for help and speaks that it needs help. It needs to know that it can receive it. Okay, so it says the angel sent you this card because of important messages that you need to express, either verbally or in written form. You are encouraged to speak your truth to yourself and others. To yourself, admit your true feelings, as well as any reservations you've had. Keep a journal of these ideas, thoughts, and inspirations. The throat chakra is the energy center located in the neck, which governs speech, writing, and creative expression. When you squelch your truth because of fears of disapproval, your throat chakra tightens and darkens. Prior experiences in this life or past of being punished for speaking up can also close this energy center. Fortunately, the angels are working to unlock your self-expression by sending pure divine light and love to you and your throat chakra. Ask the angels to help you speak up for yourself lovingly and assertively, and they'll guide your words with verve and humor. The action step is to call upon Archangel Gabriel, who is the messenger angel who assists you to eloquently, truthfully, and lovingly express your thoughts and feelings. It says to take a moment to center yourself and then say, Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you now. Thank you for guiding me in the expression of my inner truth and wisdom. I ask that you watch over me in all that I say and write so that I may clearly convey my inner messages. Yeah, Aries. So it does feel like you're overwhelmed and you're needing to speak the truth of it. And as you write things down to process them, you're going to be able to process through the overwhelm as well this week. Okay. My beautiful Tauruses, you guys got the books card just like the Aquarians did. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, or editing, or selling spiritually based books. So I'll read again what that had to say. And how does this relate? So how does the books relate to the overwhelm? That's a great question. Perhaps there is a book that's going to help you navigate your overwhelm, it's going to give you clarity so that you can move through some of this overwhelming energy. Perhaps there's a book that's going to help guide you back to your innocence as well. And perhaps there's this needing help from others. Maybe it's just needing help from others to inspire you to keep at your dedication to the books in your life. So it says, you drew this card because you've been asking about your life's purpose. You already know you have a deep affinity for sacred and spiritual books. This card affirms that you would be very fulfilled by taking your love of books to the next level. You're aware of what this involves because you've dreamed of immersing yourself in good books. This card also means that the answer to your question is within books, so pay attention to titles that are recommended to you or books that mysteriously fall from shelves as they contain guidance for you. This card is a call to take definite action toward your book-related dreams. Whether you desire to write a book, open a bookstore, or read more, take the next step without delay. The angels are assisting you with this endeavor. So working with Archangel Gabriel again, who is the messenger angel who helps writers, teachers, and others involved with delivering spiritual messages. It says to either say quietly or aloud, Archangel Gabriel, I call upon you now. Please help increase my courage and confidence to move forward with my book-related desires. Tell Gabriel about your book-related dreams. Thank you for motivating and organizing me so that I spend time every day devoted to my heart's true desires, allowing my dreams to be manifested in divinely perfect ways without delay. So yeah, it really feels like writing for you right now, Taurus, is going to help you process this overwhelm. It's like if you feel overwhelmed by everything else going on in your life, put down what it is that you're doing and go to the book that you're reading or sit down and start writing. That's really what I'm feeling for you. It's going to help you navigate this overwhelm. And it's like your inner child is really the one that wants to speak. And by you stopping to focus on your writing and your expressing, you're going to allow the inner child to speak through your words, and the innocence within you is going to return. All right, my beautiful Geminis, you guys got the fairies card. This one comes up very rarely in public readings, but here it is for you. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. So it does seem like the fairies are coming here to help you out with your overwhelm, Gemini, and they're helping to guide you back to what's going to return you to your innocence, which is nature for you. You drew this card because the fairies wanted to let you know that they're with you as spirit guides, helping you meet your physical needs and fulfill your life purpose. The fairies urge you to spend time outdoors and help with their mission on cleaning the soil, water, and air. They also protect and guide the animals. If you'd like a divine assignment helping animals or Mother Nature, just ask the fairies. This card also indicates that you're interested in manifesting money or some other material support. The magical fairies are very glad to help assist you in this endeavor, provided that you return the favor by doing something good for the environment, such as recycling bottles and cans or switching to eco-friendly cleaning supplies. The action steps are to go outside where the trees and plants grow wild without pruning or pesticides. This is a fairy's preferred location. In all sincerity, say to the fairies, either out loud or silently, "I would like to feel and see your presence. Can you please help me to get to know you better?" You know you've connected with the fairies when you notice ideas or impulses that involve improving the environment or helping animals. Often, the fairies begin their introductions to a new person by requesting that you remove garbage from a nearby pasture or trail. Once you fulfill the fairies' requests, they'll gladly help you return with your endeavor in return. So it feels like the help that you get to ask for this week, my beautiful Geminis, is help from the fairies. And it does say that a little bit of that help is to do some sort of assignment to help with the earth in order to receive the fairies' help. They're kind of like you have to do something for them before they'll do something for you, but they're happy to help you, but you have to be happy to help them as well. But it is going to help you with this overwhelm if you ask for their help and support, if that feels comfortable for you, Geminis. If this doesn't feel comfortable for you, just know that nature is comfortable for you and that you can ask nature to help support you, even if it's just water or trees or the ground or whatever natural thing that really supports you and nourishes you, Gemini, go to that. Even if you don't want to work with the fairies, you can still work with Mother Nature and help you with this overwhelm and help get you back to your innocence. It's like your inner child just wants to be out in nature and free, and you're overwhelmed by like all the non-nature things in your life right now. All the non-natural things in your life. Okay, last but not least, we have the card for the Cancers. This was also the card for the Libras. The card is integrity. Align your actions so that they match with your values and inner knowingness of what is right for you. All right, so Cancers, you need help and you're overwhelmed because you are not acting in integrity with what it is that you truly want. And so you need help to get back into your own integrity. So let's see what the process for that is if I can find it. Okay. This card is in response to your prayers or questions about happiness and confidence. The angel's answer is only conduct activities that you believe are right. This is based on no one else's code of conduct but your own. The angels say that engaging in behaviors that you feel guilty or ashamed about erode your self-esteem and self-confidence. Conversely, you can feel great about yourself by only doing that which you feel is right. Again, this is based on your own moral compass and no one else's. The angels can help you change or heal any situation or relationship so that you're able to bring your entire life fully into alignment with your inner truth. The action steps are to lie down and meditate in the process normally thought of as daydreaming. That is allowing your imagination to roam free. Instruct your mind, heart, and soul to show you a mental movie of you living your life at its healthiest and highest levels. Watch this movie and notice how it makes you feel. Then say, Archangel Michael, I ask that you help me arrange my life and daily activities so I'm fully immersed and engaged in actions that reflect my higher self. Please help me let go of any behaviors, habits, or actions that may have engendered guilt or shame in the past and replace them with actions I feel good about. So yeah, Cancer, whatever it is that has you overwhelmed, like write down a list of all the things that are overwhelming you and then check in with each and every one of them. Which ones are things that you feel good about and which ones are you feeling guilty and ashamed about? And ask for support from others or from the spiritual world, whatever's comfortable for you. But ask for support to stop doing that which doesn't feel aligned to you. That's what your innocence is asking. In order to express your innocence, you really need to express your integrity. And know that because you're not doing that, there's this 10 of fire in the air. And it's only a week, right? But please know that and be honest and true and faithful to your own innocence and to your own integrity. That's a message for all of us, right? You know, especially since it came up twice. A couple of them came up twice, but this is really a powerful message for us all, is to act in integrity with what makes us feel good and to not engage with what doesn't, so that we can avoid this overwhelm. All right, my beautiful loves, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for joining me in the lunar reading for the quarter moon in Virgo. I so appreciate you guys and appreciate your support. Again, the solar readings are active. Go ahead and sign up, $11.11 per month, and it's devotedandvulnerable.com/services. You'll find out where Sagittarius is in your chart, and you will get a reading based on what to focus on, how to support that, and what the lunar phases have in store for us. So, as always, Namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.